Yoga for healing. What's up, cosmic beings? Starseed and others. Let's tap in and see what's in the energy. Let's see what's going on in the ethers. I'm sure there's a lot of South Noders want to know what's headed toward them with this new moon energy. Pink moon. I love pink. I love purple. I love blue. I love all the colors. Every single last color. Judgment. Yes, yes, yes. Judgment for everyone under the sun. Not a single soul will be missed. Judgment. Everyone gets judgment. Everyone reaps what they have sown. Falling out sideways. A Knight of Swords and a Seven of Wands. So a Knight of Swords is not able to stand guard, or they may be stuck in a situation where they have to be defensive for themselves. They may be in a pickle, maybe with their so-called friends. The King of Swords, possibly. We have been seeing Knight of Swords and King of Swords come out a lot. So I am not surprised to see judgment and them lacking the defense to protect themselves because they don't have protection from anywhere else. Let's see what's going on. King of Pentacles. So a Knight of Swords is not able to hold up his defenses against a King of Pentacles and possibly a King of Swords also. Or a King of Pentacles that's in a King of Swords energy. The Well. This is something that has been going on for a while, and it goes deep. It flows far beyond what the eyes can see. A lot of hidden things. The Emperor, the bottom of the deck. Is that Emperor that we've heard about that went a little bit too far into the darkness? A place where he had no keys, but thought he did. A realm that he thought he had power in, the underworld. He cannot defend himself. Final answer. He's at a ruin. So let's see what's going on here with these two. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have a Knight of Swords that's in a sideways position, not able to fight or not willing to fight and argue with the King of Pentacles. Someone that went too far, went too deep, and now cannot hold their boundary, is in the ruin. They cannot protect themselves. Finding themselves in a Five of Cups. At a loss, in disappointment and sad, feeling let down. Oh, you poor thing. What happened? What do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. Trying to balance something out without trying to cause an argument with the King of Pentacles. What do we need to know about these two? Falling sideways. There's a disconnect. And someone's blocked off. Maybe not in communication. Knight of Swords at the bottom, or Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of male energy here. Immature male energy. For the most part. What do we need to know about this blockage between these two? All upside down. Apparently, a Knight of Swords energy and a Knight of Wands energy are no longer accepting deals together. They're feeling disconnected, indifferent, and bored with what's been going on and playing out between the two. So they're breaking this union, these two masculine energies. Unless it's two females or or they're just not in alignment. We'll put it like that. So they have no forward movement because they are not having a breakthrough, because they're not speaking their truth. Only ending in destruction for the two of them. If this is not a second person, if this is one person that wanted to come into union with you and was not able to move forward, but what I'm actually picking up are these two men have been fighting with each other, not able to find a reconciliation because they are not making any forward movement in the progress. They're not honest and they're only causing destruction. What is this argument sideways? Are they bound to... Oh, wow. That's... They're in need. This is the last day of this one. Unless I tape it. They're not giving to one another. Or someone's not giving to another. And whatever they were giving was a fishy offer. They're coming to realize they were not going to make it anywhere in this relationship because it was not built on a strong foundation. It was not built on a trusting foundation. It was built on destruction, brutality, hostility, and miscommunication. What I would say was lying to one another. And they want to call it miscommunication. But this is why this has been ripped to shreds. They're not receiving anything. They're half of a human. They've been cut in half. Page of Swords. This is someone that made hasty moves. They talked a lot, real chatty. Communicating, but not communicating wisely. But just trying to be witty. Trying to gain finances, possibly through messages, misinformation, miscommunication, things that they want to say are misunderstandings. To not cause an argument with a King of Pentacles. So what's going on with this King of Pentacles? Heartbroken. They know it would break this King of Pentacles' heart this work that they've been putting in behind their back. So I don't think that they can go to this King of Pentacles and ask for anything. Because maybe nothing's been said, but something is being known here. I believe this King of Pentacles already knows about this work that they've been putting in. That they're lying and being deceitful about it. They're tearing each other apart about it. It's causing imbalance in the community of these men, if that's what you want to call them. There's no balance. There's no celebration. There's no getting along. It's lies, deceit, losers working together. And it's never honor among thieves. And this goes deep. They took a path down a well, wanting to go into the darkness. So what happened? This Knight of Cups energy. So we have a Knight of Swords, a Knight of Wands. No, we have a King. No, that is a Knight. A Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and a King of Cups. That's moving away. Trying to move away, go forward, slow and steady. Where are you going, Knight of Cups? That saw that shit was getting too deep. They said, I'm going to try to find my wish fulfillment. But they're running against a brick wall here. What is this wish fulfillment? To be able to get away. To have some forward movement. Come through with a breadcrumb maybe. They may be spying. Well, they have been spying behind the scenes. Watching these other fellas here. That gave them a cue that they wanted to get the heck away from whatever's going down. The finances are gone. It's nothing but heartbreak and deceit, lies. They can't trust anybody. And that's not making them happy because the group is done. They can't find a balance. So they think they can find more peace. Maybe if they went deeper within themselves to gain wish fulfillment. But they've been spying on possibly a new love. What is this forward movement in their wish fulfillment? To put in some work, to take a leap of faith towards their wishes, partnerships, making plans. So this Knight of Cups is putting in work, taking a leap of faith for their wish fulfillment because they want forward movement, because right now they're stuck in a Two of Swords. Because if they're with this group, there's no way in hell you're about to put whatever work in and get wishes fulfilled by taking a leap of faith towards something new. You have to pay off some karmic debt, bottom line. It is what it is. They're meeting a brick wall here. Looks like this bully is getting a rude awakening. This ruthless Knight of Swords energy that wanted to come in, that's been taking a long time. Knight of Swords is right here. The Knight of Swords has been dealing with a Knight of Wands energy, along with a group that's been broken down. Now they want to come in, and after taking all this time, wasting time, not working on themselves, behind the scenes, being conniving and deceitful, and they thought that they were going to come rushing in and that they were going to have good luck? Well, looks like you missed that boat. You will not be rewarded. You lack control. You're unwelcome to change. You only delayed yourself because someone had you twisted with that twin flame soulmate. You thought that we were attached indefinitely. Well, you see where that got you? You should have read the fine print. This bad luck for this Knight of Swords is going out of his fucking mind. Can't get away with the lies. Because you are cautious. You are standing till the very end. And that end doesn't come until divine says it is. You will maintain your post, protecting your territory, being resilient. They won't get away with the tricks, and they are stuck with what they have already created. And it's coming in fast. 10 of Swords, baby. 10 of Swords. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. Because the ancestors, spirit guides, and the creator are sick of you pathetic, mimicking beings. Mimicking. You chose to try to teach a lesson. You chose to try to control another's destiny. Well, since you weren't watching your own, and you can't have ours, where's yours? What happened to it? You neglected yourself. Now you're stuck in the guilt, embarrassment for wanting to sit in the wrong because you thought no one saw you. But we can see you. It doesn't matter if it's dark, if it's light, if it's raining, or if the sun is out. We see you. But you can keep lying to yourself if you wish. What's going on with this Knight of Swords? Going through chaos, a spiritual death. How about this King of Pentacles? Running, heartbroken. Somebody that's dealing with sex addictions. Maybe this whole group. That's their dirty, nasty, kinky fetish. To pretend they're women. Now they're in massive regrets. Because they're being rejected and will always be rejected while they are unhealed. They may have cursed themselves forever. They may have blown any opportunity for the future. This life, future, and the next life. And maybe that one after that. See, people need to understand karmic debt. You choose your parents by how you go out, maybe. How you were living. Reincarnation, that karmic debt you're born into, may have decided how you end up in the wreckage of the family that you've been in, that you will not release for the better good of yourself. Let that sink in. This Knight of Wands energy. Been doing love spells. So watch that Knight of Wands. They might be a little cute, but they're putting spells on their lovers. all for the sake of them to give to them, but that's been cut off. You broke this King of Pentacles heart. Give me one on running. Staying fake busy now because they reading between the lines. They may have peeped that you were using them for money. They may have learned that you were putting spell work on them. Give me a card on this spell work. Illumination, truth, discovery, awakening, wanting to fall sideways. Living in the moment. This living in the moment is them being risky. Thinking that this truth would not be illuminated. Living like they're foot free and fancy, but they're not. They're blocked. They're locked in. See, they didn't have true faith in the Creator and the universal law. And what happens to tricksters that draw illusions, living phony, wanting to use manipulation to place others in a fairy tale. So what's to come of this Knight of Wands with the spell work? Misuse, sideways, love, hate. Someone's not missing this love-hate situation with a psycho, crazy ex. So they're playing fake busy, this King of Pentacles is. This Knight of Swords is going through a spiritual awakening. They're all dealing with massive regrets, feeling like jackasses, because they are. And they're all fucked up over one other being that they were trying to work up against. This group, this is what's going on behind the scenes. The breakdown of this patriarch that wanted to bring down the matriarch. Yeah, we know what the bottom line was. At least those that are fully awakened do. You can't stop us from meeting our divine match. You cannot stop these power couples that are about to be on this earth. And I enjoy that. Even if I'm not one of those couples. Because I am happy. And seeing others in love, in their purpose, doing the damn thing together is what I fight for. For the better of humankind. Galactic, universal, for the bigger picture. You guys are fucked up. And you're done. You've lost. Every reading you watch will tell you so. Peace.